You think you're a big shot, don't you? Гыс американский.
Nope.
You've been 9 months here. You pay nothing.
I'm sorry.
Are you stupid?
That's all I've got.
I should kill you right now.
What are you waiting for? That's no way to start a friendship. You got 20 seconds to give me my money.
It's not necessary.
You got 10 seconds.
All units stand down. Maybe we got off on the wrong foot. I should have been more forthcoming. But the situation
Has changed. I want to know who the you are and who sent you. Where's my money?
was my girl.
Well, who is she?
It's none of your business.
I think I have a better one. How about you?
Sit down, Mike. Sit down.
Want to kill me? Go ahead.
Oh, shit. There's a lot more money. A lot. I'll give it all to you.
You'll never live long enough.
The story begins at a high-security prison facility in Bulgaria, where Mike Riggins, a former U.S. Marine Corps and Special Forces operative, is serving hard time for smuggling weapons across regional borders. While eating in the prison cafeteria, a group of hostile inmates approaches Riggins and demands protection money.
You've been 9 months here. You pay nothing.
I'm sorry.
When he calmly refuses, the group's leader spits directly into his food tray to provoke him.
That's no way to start a friendship.
Utilizing his lethal military hand-to-hand combat, Riggins neutralizes the thugs with calculated precision until heavily armed prison guards storm the cafeteria and surround him. They repeatedly beat Riggins with batons until he is completely subdued and unconscious. They then drag his limp body into solitary confinement cell, where Riggins eventually regains consciousness, coughing up blood on the cold concrete floor. Later that week, the guards escort a bruised Riggins to a private interrogation room and meets Clive Connolly, an authoritative American official claiming to work out of the local U.S. Embassy.
The American government's a little reluctant to help an ex-special forces who gets himself locked up for smuggling weapons.
Should get to your point.
I'm here to help you.
Connolly presents a classified file and explains that an American woman named Anna Gale has allegedly been kidnapped by Vlado Kurajov, a ruthless regional warlord and Soviet mob boss. Connolly offers Riggins a high-stakes deal: rescue Anna from Vlado's stronghold and deliver her safely to the embassy in exchange for his freedom.
Why didn't you go get her yourself?
I guess diplomacy failed.
Riggins initially refuses, cynical of government promises, but Connolly seals the deal by promising a full diplomatic pardon and immediate release from prison. Connolly gives a $20,000 upfront cash payment and promises an additional $180,000 upon successful delivery.
All right.
Left with no alternative, Riggins agrees and signs the paperwork. After securing his immediate release, Riggins visits a gritty local bar to meet an old underworld contact.
What the hell are you doing here? Business.
He pays him a $10,000 of his upfront money in exchange for reliable information on Vlado's current coordinates.
I need to see Vlado Karashov.
I'm gonna see what I can do for you.
However, greed takes over, and Contact immediately double-crosses him.
You're coming with us.
Although Riggins manages to fight off several of the bar's thugs, he is eventually overwhelmed by sheer numbers and the mercenaries drag him out of the club and deliver him directly to Vlado.
What are you doing in my city?
Riggins boldly demands Anna's release, but Vlado contemptuously dismisses the demand and threatens him with a knife before letting him go as a warning.
If you come here again, I'm not going to just shoot you. See, I don't like guns. You shoot people and hospitals, keep them alive.
Okay, we're through.
Beretta 92 with auto fire. Also, AK-47 with extended rounds. Titanium hollow points. What else you can possibly need?
The following morning, Riggins visits a local black market gun store to purchase an arsenal of weapons. The store owner informs him that Vlado's camp is heavily fortified inside a military-controlled base, explicitly warning him that entering the compound alone is a suicidal mission. Ignoring the warning, Riggins tracks down the compound's location, discovering that Vlado operates under the direct protection of a corrupt and ruthless military commander, General Drago. Riggins manages to infiltrate the perimeter of the military base and quietly rigs the camp with explosives. He confronts and eliminates several of Drago's elite soldiers. He then searches the compound room by room and first enters a bedroom containing a sleeping boy. He ignores the boy and moves just down the hall where he finally locates Anna Gale. Terrified and confused, Anna assumes Riggins is another kidnapper and screams, instantly alerting Vlado's guards. Believing he is executing a legitimate government extraction, Riggins relies on his elite special forces training to eliminate the incoming waves of guards with an automatic rifle. He grabs the resisting Anna, forces her out of the building, and detonates a series of pre-planted explosives. The massive blasts destroy large sections of the compound, creating a wall of smoke and chaos that allows them to escape. After successfully losing their pursuers, Riggins drives to a secluded rural area and stops the vehicle to check on Anna, whom he had locked inside the trunk for security. Anna immediately confronts him, furiously revealing that she was never kidnapped.
I wasn't kidnapped.
You weren't?
No.
She explains that she is an independent humanitarian worker who came to the region to help contain a deadly meningitis outbreak. After the outbreak was controlled, she chose to remain behind voluntarily as a caretaker for Vlado's young son, who suffers from severe hemophilia.
Can't go back without you, so you're coming with me. Get in the car.
Skeptical of her story, Riggins refuses to trust her completely. He takes her to a secure hotel and makes a direct call to the U.S. consulate to verify his assignment.
Mike Riggins for Mr. Clive Connolly.
Are you sure, sir?
Yeah, I'm sure. He's attaché for you guys.
To his surprise, the consulate operator checks their official employee database and explicitly informs Riggins that no one by the name of Clive Connolly works for the U.S. government.
No Clive Connolly.
No, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
When Riggins hangs up with the consulate, Clive Connolly calls his private line, demanding the immediate delivery of the girl. Riggins instantly confronts Connolly about his lies. Connolly smoothly pivots, claiming that his embassy title was merely a necessary cover story for a high-level CIA's running an off-the-books operation. He explains that he required a highly capable and deniable asset like Riggins, someone whose death or capture would never compromise the agency. Unmoved by the patriotism angle, Riggins demands the remaining $180,000 of his promised money and sets up a public square as the designated location for the exchange. Arriving at the public square, Riggins' tactical eyes spot hidden snipers stationed on the surrounding buildings. Realizing he has been set up, he confronts Connolly about the betrayal.
It's not necessary.
And the snipers.
They're there for our
You
protection.
got 10 seconds. 7.
All units stand down.
Riggins demands his money, but Connolly refuses to pay until Anna is physically handed over. Riggins refuses to surrender Anna and walks away, narrowly surviving a sudden assassination attempt as General Drago's snipers open fire.
He's on a black bike.
Riggins successfully maneuvers through the crossfire, outruns the gunman, and makes it back to the hidden location where he left Anna, only to find that she has managed to escape on her own. With both the CIA's rogue faction and General Drago's military forces actively hunting them down, Riggins uses his tracking skills to follow Anna to a local train station, pulling her away just before she can be spotted.
You're down. Come on.
After losing their pursuers again, Riggins and Anna take refuge inside a quiet restaurant, where a breaking television news report finally reveals the full truth about her identity.
Anna has been missing for more than a year. 6 months ago, her father offered a $2 million reward for her safe return.
Anna Gale is actually the daughter of Alistair Robbins, an American billionaire who controlled Robbins Industries, a massive oil and shipping conglomerate. Alistair had recently passed away from a severe heart condition, but because Anna was born out of an illicit affair, she had severed ties with her father years prior and moved to Eastern Europe. However, Alistair's final will designated Anna as the sole beneficiary and controlling owner of the multi-billion-dollar corporation.
Well, that explains a few things, don't you think?
Riggins quickly figures
I'm
it out that
sorry.
Anna's corrupt uncle, Trent Robbins, seeks total control of the empire. He personally hired Clive Connolly to orchestrate a simulated kidnapping to force Anna to sign a share transfer deed surrendering her inheritance.
See what you can find out about this Riggins guy.
Right away, sir.
Because Riggins failed to deliver Anna directly into Connolly's hands, the parameters of the operation change.
The American I'll kill for free. What do you propose for the girl?
General Drago decides to betray his ally Vlado by accepting a massive payout from Connolly to mobilize his regular military forces to hunt down both Riggins and Anna. Drago's paramilitary forces track them down and burst through the restaurant doors. Riggins fights off the lead soldiers in a brutal close-quarters brawl, manages to hotwire a nearby vehicle, and escapes with Anna. While on the run, a desperate Anna calls for help from the only man she still trusts in the country, Vlado Kurajov.
Are you alright, Anna?
Vlado promises to protect Anna despite the chaos, but General Drago's mechanized forces quickly corner Vlado and his men in the stadium and ruthlessly execute them on the spot. Connolly steps forward, presenting Riggins with the briefcase containing the remaining $180,000.
Pick it up and walk away.
Outnumbered and left with no immediate tactical choice, Riggins takes the briefcase and drives away, leaving Anna behind. With Riggins gone, Connolly and Drago force a devastated Anna to sign the share transfer deed.
You are either going to sign this document or I'm going to have little pieces of your brain all over it. Do you understand me?
Suddenly, Riggins, unable to abandon an innocent woman to corrupt killers, comes back and catches the military forces off guard, executing Drago's frontline soldiers in a hail of gunfire to save the girl. Amidst the gunfire, Connolly and General Drago manage to retreat and escape.
This is worse than we thought. Get me a flight to Gorna.
Upon learning the news that Anna has escaped a second time, an infuriated Trent Robbins boards a private jet and flies into Bulgaria to personally oversee the asset recovery and the permanent elimination of Mike Riggins. General Drago's paramilitary troops set up heavy roadblocks and initiate a brutal sweep of the entire region, terrorizing and killing local villagers who fail to provide information on the fugitives' whereabouts. As night falls, Riggins takes Anna into an abandoned agricultural barn to seek shelter. While hiding in the loft, Anna questions Riggins about the choices that led him to a Bulgarian prison. Riggins reveals his past and states that he was previously deployed to Kosovo with the U.S. Marine Corps during the height of the Yugoslav wars. Having witnessed horrific regional atrocities, he opted to remain in Bulgaria after his discharge. He turned to illicit weapons smuggling under the flawed assumption that controlling the flow of arms would stabilize competing local factions, a choice that ultimately led to his betrayal and imprisonment. The following morning, Trent Robbins arrives at the airport to meet with Connolly and Drago. He reveals that if Anna is not located or confirmed dead within 30 days, the corporate board will execute a default clause transferring the company to her legal estate, completely bypassing him. Out of time, Trent orders his combined forces to terminate both Anna and Riggins immediately on site. Riggins and Anna uses the farm's old truck to drive into the city in an attempt to reach the embassy. Suddenly, Drago's forces ambush them on the highway, forcing them to retreat inside a multi-story, abandoned industrial factory. Trent, Connolly, and Drago arrive shortly after with heavy armored vehicles completely surrounding the perimeter.
Come on out, kid.
Uncle Trent?
Stay down.
Trent calls out over a megaphone, falsely pretending he wants to resolve the matter peacefully without hurting his niece. Inside the factory, Riggins reverts to pure Special Forces survival tactics to eliminate Drago's mercenaries one by one. After neutralizing the majority of the strike team, he disarms an attacking soldier and uses the weapon to brutally terminate General Drago. Riggins then hunts down Connolly, cornering the rogue operative near a shattered upper story window. Riggins easily overpowers him in a brief struggle and pulls the pin on one of Connolly's own tactical grenades, secures it to Connolly's vest and kicks him out of the window. He falls from the building and explodes midair. As a exhausted Riggins walks back toward Anna, Trent Robbins unexpectedly emerges and fires his pistol, wounding Riggins in the shoulder. But before Trent can fire the fatal shot, Anna recovers a discarded military pistol from the floor and fires a single shot into Trent's chest, neutralizing her uncle permanently. The story ends as local emergency vehicles and legitimate U.S. Embassy personnel secure the factory perimeter. With Trent Robbins and his co-conspirators dead, all criminal charges against Mike Riggins are officially dismissed by the embassy and he is granted his long-awaited freedom, walking away from the scene a free man. Subscribe for more dramas like this, and don't forget to like this video, it really helps the channel grow.